Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the year-end edition of Panay News Tonight, bringing you the most comprehensive breakdown of the biggest news stories this 2020. From a simple religious event, the world-famous Dinagyang Festival of Iloilo City held every January evolved into a flamboyant, colorful, and jovial religious and cultural celebration. Its 2020 edition was the best so far. This year's edition of the festival became more participative and experiential after the Iloilo Festival's Foundation Incorporated introduced events such as the Dinagyang sa Calle Real that brought back the festival's merry-making vibe popular in the 80s and 90s, and the Dinagyang 360 degrees that made the performances of participating tribes appreciable from all angles. Tribo Pagidayat of La Paz National High School was crowned as 2020 Dinagyang Festival champion, besting 7 other competitors and bagging home a 1 million peso cash prize. Aside from the top honor, the group also bagged 6 minor awards. Here's a clip of the tribe's performance. It was on March 20 that Western Visayas recorded its first confirmed case of COVID-19. The patient was a 56-year-old male resident of Bacolod City who had a history of travel to the United Kingdom. The patient was admitted to a hospital in Bacolod City on March 6 after showing symptoms of the viral disease. After he was confirmed to be positive for COVID-19, the City Health Office immediately conducted an intensive contact tracing. According to the Department of Health, Western Visayas' first COVID-19 patient was able to fully recover from the virus on March 30. Meanwhile, Region 6's second confirmed case of the viral disease was a 65-year-old man from Gimbal, Iloilo. He tested positive for COVID-19 on March 21 and recovered in the second week of April. As of December 29, Western Visayas had 21,498 total cases of COVID-19, with active cases at 790 and deaths at 652. An explosion of a fuel tank in the waters of Barangay Barrio Obrero, Lapuz, Iloilo City on July 3 resulted to an oil spill which affected the lives of villagers. What exploded was one of the 4 tanks of AC Energy's power barge number 102. Based on the data of the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, harsh fumes from the bunker fuel forced 105 families or 378 persons away from their houses. According to the CDRMO, the spilled bunker fuel reached the coastlines of Iloilo City and Guimaras Province. AC Energy coordinated fully with the Coast Guard and other government units and agencies in ensuring the oil spill cleanup and addressing the needs of the affected communities. 2020 was a historic year for Iloilo City as its bet Rabiya was crowned Miss Universe Philippines. It was the 24-year-old Filipina Indian's morena looks and short but powerful answers in the final question and answer portion that made her shine the brightest among 46 contenders of the pageant held in Baguio City in October. Iloilo City erupted in colors and chants after the Ilongga returned to the metro to celebrate her coronation with fellow Ilonggos. Here are some highlights of Rabiya Mateo's Miss Universe Philippines 2020 journey. Mateo, a licensed physical therapist who graduated cum laude at the Iloilo Doctors Hospital, will banner the Philippines in Miss Universe 2020. Government agencies urged Filipinos to avoid certain products that could further spread COVID-19 while celebrating the new year. Instead of party horns and whistles, the Department of Health urged people to instead use other noise makers such as drums, tambourines, and cooking pots that will not require them to take off their face masks. The Philippine National Police meanwhile banned firecracker and pyrotechnic vendors from selling these products. Based on DOH report from December 21 to December 29, a total of 13 fireworks-related injuries were recorded in different regions. Here is the breakdown. And those were this year's biggest headlines. This is Panay News, the #1 digital and printed news in the region. Don't forget to always wear face masks and face shields, sanitize your hands and observe proper physical distancing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is 2021. Stay safe, Western Visayas. See you again on Monday evening.